going to show you something I sent to somebody, too.
Okay. And you're going to give me my thing?
And sit down.
Welcome to Chit Chat Comedy Podcast. Today, my name is Patty Rossborough, and I'm here with my fabulous co-hostess, the beautiful Carrie Carabas, who just got a new do.
Hello, Patty.
Very lovely.
Hello, hello.
And a new shirt. Very cute.
3 blonde. No, I'm just looking at you.
And we're here with...
We are here with Joe Moffa wearing his shirt just to make sure
Shut
we
up,
know.
sit down and eat.
Which he is going to be promoting.
He's been sitting down.
Never mind, sit down and eat.
And
Have another spaghetti dinner there.
we have the amazing Chips Cooney,
It's nice to be here.
the
for
world's worst
people
magician.
People I
Who's the
trust.
best magician?
He's the best magician.
The best.
Copperfield said to Chips, the best magic in history.
Really?
Not now, Chips.
That's what he signed.
Not now.
That's what he signed.
I love your 15-minute set of.
Now
Yes.
better. Yeah.
What's wrong?
I couldn't because I...
What's
I
wrong?
don't-
You can't hear?
I couldn't hear.
Sitting here for 20 minutes.
Are
Sorry.
you here now?
Oh, we're on YouTube, actually? Is that what we are?
Facebook Live.
No, we're on Facebook Live.
Facebook Live. You'll go
For
on
the
YouTube in a
fourth
few
time,
days.
Joe.
Yes, we try to explain this
What
to you.
the fuck?
This is called a podcast. This is not a radio show. Podcast.
I know what this is.
Okay.
I just can't log on for some
Okay,
reason.
stop fucking logging on.
Because you're in a metal
Pay
box.
attention to
You're-
what you're going to say.
Yeah,
There
you
you go.
can't
Just
log
go
in.
like
Pay attention
this.
to what you're going to say.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
Yeah, I'm not worried. You know that, Chips.
These
Stand
two-
up, sit down, and eat.
Yes, that's Joe's
It's the
show.
We're doing a show.
Yes, about what
We brought the show back. That's all.
very funny show. And I saw one version of the show.
My big fat dysfunctional life.
Yeah, with Eric.
You should be in that show.
Eric,
Eric.
You got to see their comedy acts. That's all I can tell you.
I got a phone call from Burt Reynolds. He wanted to know where Eric bought his toupee from. He wants to get one like it.
You can follow my partner now, too.
You going to say Eric's last name, or are you just going to drop the toupee line?
Just drop the toupee. line.
Okay, all right. He knows who he is.
Oh, we are wrong. Look at that. I don't look that bad, Carrie. Come on. I'm 60 years old this year. Fuck.
60.
Good for
Wow.
you.
I'm
Happy
gonna eat myself
birthday
to death.
to you.
Maybe you should make the sweatshirts in a dark color.
Yeah,
What the
because,
fuck? Now Patty's attacking.
because right.
No, you're
You're
fine.
fine.
You know what you
You're
look
fine.
like?
You guys aren't kidding anyone with that blonde hair bullshit either.
Oh, now he's going to attack.
You know what you
You
look
eat.
like? It looks like somebody put
You look
headphones
like
on a
Julia
blimp.
Scotty. You're making fun
Look
of
like
me.
a blimp with headphones.
Fuck out of
Julia
here.
Scott.
Like a blimp with headphones.
This is a roast battle.
It's going to get ugly. All
It's
right.
going to
Well,
get ugly.
Okay.
You might as well have fun now. You won't be able to fit in here next year.
Well, we had to turn the table
We had to
sideways.
turn the table sideways.
Yeah,
Why,
I know.
Carrie?
Not because of fucking me, though. Was it turned
Yeah, it was because of you. Because you didn't fit with the table the other way. You're the only guest we had.
What the fuck? It was 2 inches.
And we had some
I
fat
came
guys in
with
here.
you because I feel sorry for you. That's why I drove with you tonight.
Fucking take the bus home, you prick.
We had Tugboat Manny in here. And we didn't have to
Oh.
turn the table. Okay, and that's all I have
No,
to.
fucking where did he sit on your head? Tugboat Manny?
You got to
Who's
talk
that?
into the mic, Joe.
Tugboat Manny?
Thank
What,
you.
you didn't,
Yes.
they didn't hear what I said there?
Tugboat.
It's a-
It's okay.
We
It's
get
like-
Fuck the cameras, that too.
We get the
and that's a
gist.
great camera.
Films everything pretty good.
2018, Joe, not Titanic days.
Carrie, I think we've lost control of
No,
it.
you
I
lose
love
control. You lose control.
Chips, you want to explain your name? Because you're
Chips.
not Chips Cooney, correct?
No, I just came home one night. I was watching a movie, and I wasn't getting support from my family about what I was doing. And when I saw the movie, and that name just hit me,
You
that
get
Chips
support
Cooney.
from
And
your
he doesn't
family.
even talk in the movie.
You know what's really funny? I saw that movie. If you
What
told
was
me
the movie?
it was like a gangster movie,
It was
right?
called Kiss of Death.
Yeah, it was a gangster movie.
Jesus
One night, late at night, I'm watching TV, and like a card table gets thrown or something. There's like an argument. He goes, does the guy go, my name is Chips Cooney, or he's Chips. Chips, what the fuck happened? But it was
Go ahead,
Chips
Chips
Cooney,
Cooney.
and
It was
I'm like, oh
Richard-
my God, that's where he got the name from.
It was Richard Widmark's first movie, and he got nomination for Academy Award for it.
And he was Chips Cooney?
No, he was Tommy Udo.
So what's your real name, Chips?
Where's your son? Who, Petro? He should go up in town, downtown, maybe go to bowling game, but come back after dinner sometime. Back after dinner sometime, you lying old hag. You're worse than him. You know what I do to squealers? I let them have it in the belly so they can roll around for a long time and think it over.
Fucking guy's nuts, man. He's nuts. Fucking- That's good, Chips. That's good
Chips, that was
monologue,
very good.
man.
You remembered that? That's very fucking good.
That's all he
Practiced for
remembered.
85 fucking
He
years.
doesn't know.
I heard the way
He
you.
doesn't know his first
I
name.
heard the way you spit in that judge's face. You talk too much. If one of these dopey cops, I don't even know they're sitting there.
Okay, wait a minute.
Hey, I just thought
He's
about
gonna do
something.
the whole
He's going to do the whole movie.
Do the
Chips,
movie.
what's your
Tonight's
real
my-
name? What's your real name? I hate to interrupt you. What's your real name?
My birth name,
Yeah.
Don.
Don?
Johnson.
Ippolito. Don Ippolito.
That's it.
That's a great
That's right.
name.
I forgot
I
you were.
used that at the
You,
beginning.
I do remember Don Ippolito. I
Yeah.
used to get you mixed up with Don Herrera because you had
that's-
similar
that's
names.
Understandable.
Don Ippolito.
Tom
Sounds the
Herrera, he's
same.
funny.
But Chips Cooney's a good name, too.
It's the best comedy name.
Watch out, Don Herrera.
Chips Ippolito.
Watch out. Moffa said you're funny. He's looking for work.
I'm not looking for work. I don't give a fuck about nobody.
Do you,
Ah, we get the other side of his face.
I'm not taking you out of home anymore.
do you still do comedy or no?
Yes, I do. Comedy.
You're so funny.
I mean, I know you do your show.
There's
I
no
think you're
reason
fucking
why you
hysterical.
I
shouldn't.
don't produce my own stuff. I'm not dealing with these fucking people no more.
So how do you do your own comedy show? Where do you produce it? I don't
I'll
understand.
produce in the city at Broadway. People call me up. I still get some calls.
You are so funny.
Thank
you
you.
are so angry, and I
No,
love.
I'm not angry.
I
He's-
love angry comics.
You're
I don't
so
give
fun.
a shit no more.
Yeah.
You never did though.
You never-
I wasn't
did.
working here with, what's her name? You had Judy Golden? Wasn't she?
Judy
Gold.
Gold.
She's fucking tall.
Yeah, she is. She fit in here.
She's
We
also
didn't
a
have-
lesbian.
We didn't have to
I
turn
know,
the
no, I
table.
know she's a lesbian. I don't give a shit about that stuff. I'm married 3 times. What the fuck do I know about relationships?
What does that have to do with lesbians?
Because people get like, you guys were doing the Me Too shit that day or whatever. Weren't you doing that?
No, we didn't do Me Too, did we?
We
do
did.
Me
We're
Too?
talking about.
Oh, we were talking
harassment.
about sexual harassment. Did you ever sexually?
No, I never. I don't think I did. I almost got molested when I was like 9 or something.
By who?
Some guy took me to a house, made me take my clothes off.
Oh, I forgot.
What?
He did.
I
told
remember
you that
this crazy
story.
story.
What?
You told me in the car.
Where
I was
we-
in 2nd grade.
And what happened?
My grandmother started screaming. I came out of the house and she beat the shit on me because I had my fucking shirt on backwards. Meanwhile, I was naked 10 minutes ago, and the guy was going to rape me.
Wait a minute. She beat you. Wait a minute.
Wait,
your
you were the
grandma-
neighbor? It was the neighbor?
No, some retarded guy. I can't say retarded anymore.
Oh, you can't say retired anymore.
I did a show and the woman.
Not in front of Chips, anyway.
No, I did a
Jesus
show.
Christ.
I did a show
Can we-
in Delaware, and I said the retarded people, blah blah. Say,
Special needs? What do
I
you
said
call it?
retarded. You put them in the back. You don't let them be up front. I was saying stuff like that. So I come off the stage, and then I hear all voices. I'm looking, and everyone's smart, and everybody's like moving away from me. And then the voices came in, and it was a lady going, "My daughter happens to be mentally handicapped." The woman was standing
No,
there.
it's not your daughter. It's you.
And then I said, "Relax, I'm a comic." And then the other guy goes, "He's not sorry." Everybody was like, "Kill that son of a bitch!" They were like attacking me.
Wait, I want to get back to the story. You were a 2nd grader. How did
Second
this
grade,
guy
they were
lure
building-
you
they
in?
were- They were building houses across the street from my grandmother. I
Okay.
used to play in front of the house.
Okay.
My parents
Back then, nobody watched kids. You could play out. No, nobody gave a
Right,
shit
back
about
in-
kids.
back
Seventy
in
years
Nobody
old.
watched
dinner.
it. Yeah.
So my sister said, "Run!" And there were construction workers there. They were ripping the houses down. And my sister said, "Run away from this guy. He's going to grab you." I
Your
said, "Hey."
sister said that?
My older sister, 2 years older. I said, "No way." And the next thing I know, the guy grabbed me, had me over his shoulders,
Oh, my
took
God.
me into the house,
Oh my God. A hammer.
box of Entenmann's cupcakes in the other hand. I probably was going
No
for
wonder.
cupcakes.
No wonder you
Fucking
went
he's
with
laughing
him.
at me too. This fucking guy. So listen, what happens now?
It's a funny
So,
thing to lure somebody.
but listen, no, he didn't lure me in. I was
The
crying
hammer
the whole.
makes you go places.
I was crying the whole time. I was a 1st grader.
Well, I didn't hurt you, right?
Took me upstairs. He said, "Take off all your clothes."
And what'd you
You didn't
do?
get
He
it.
didn't
No,
get
he
it.
didn't hurt me. I'm a
All right.
fucking asshole. this.
No, he
Go.
said he hoped he didn't hurt you.
No, he didn't.
I went to
He meant-
Catholic school for 14 years, and I'm embarrassed. Not once those priests ever hit on me.
Listen to me. That's why I think my mental psyche, I don't get excited. I just go fucking crazy.
Right. So
Why?
wait, now how did you escape without getting,
Joey! My grandmother was screaming.
Oh, because the
my
sister ran.
went in the house. And that's my grandmother. He's gonna. And the guy was like, "Oh shit!" And he ran.
Did he have his clothes off too?
No.
He didn't
so
get a
I got
chance.
dressed, came out of the house, and my grandmother slapped me around for leaving the front of the house.
But
Okay,
you were
not that
kidnapped.
there was a child molester trying to rape you.
I had my shirt on backwards. She slapped me because I had my shirt on backwards.
Oh my God.
Did you tell her that?
Italian?
No, because we were afraid.
You're
You were
afraid.
afraid to tell somebody that you
Somebody
got
stuck his
molested or
pinky in
whatever.
my goon.
He did?
No, he did. No, he didn't.
What the fuck's the matter with you?
What is fucking wrong?
But you know what? Had your sister,
Tell him about Leaky and
Listen
Squeaky.
to me.
What the fuck is wrong with
Joe,
me?
had your sister not been there,
I'd be dead.
you'd be dead or raped, one or the other.
Oh my God. Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
See? Tell him about Leaky and Squeaky.
What's there to tell?
What's-
Two brothers, Leaky and
Is this
Squeaky.
yours?
Yeah.
And he
What's
had-
two
and
brothers?
He had the brother Jake.
You didn't mention him. Jake was a little, at that time, at that age.
Nah, you know,
They-
like-
Wait, these are your brothers, Leaky and Squeaky?
No, they were the two neighborhood, but their brother was a little retarded. And if you made fun of them, Leaky and Squeaky kicked the shit out of you. Leaky went to reform school, and when he got out, we went to visit him at the house. They were two mean brothers, Leaky and Squeaky.
What happened to the kid? Didn't they threw the other kid in the pool or something? What happened?
Wait, what? With the
They
kid?
told Jake, their brother.
Is he the, like, off one little
Yes.
Yeah, and they
Jake.
told him went to Lyndhurst swimming pool, and they told him the water was low, wasn't high, and he jumped in it.
He almost
Jake
drowned.
jumped in it, and he almost drowned. They tried to save him, and he got all inside the pool. He started punching everybody, and so
He was drowning.
Did he drown? This sounds like a sad
he's
story.
lived around.
Leaky
For
and
long,
Squeaky went after the fucking guys who did
Leaky and Squeak kicked the shit out of you. Leaky and Squeak. I don't know how they got that name, but
But
that's
when the
what
brother
their
drowned in the pool, they probably called him
name.
Leaky
And
Squeaky.
Jake always smoked a popsicle stick. Always
Pretended it was a cigarette?
Yeah. And when he would see a girl was sitting on the bus, he'd look over and go,
My sister's got a friend, and the fucking kid gropes people now.
The kid
Making
gropes
fun of
people?
The
that.
kid
That's
punched
terrible.
my future son-in-law in the face. Just there like this. And then
But
all of a
where-
sudden-
who is he?
All of a sudden, he'll just clock you for no reason at all. He's
He's a little slow, right?
Yeah, but all of a sudden he punched you right in the fucking face. He's like a 19-year-old kid. So my brother-in-law goes, he just punched me in the face, and all of a sudden he just punched me again.
Who is he, though?
He's got to punch him back.
No, you can't. The kid's got
Why?
a disability.
No, he'll know.
Oh,
He'll
man.
know not to punch again when you punch him back.
I had a guy with a disability who lived above me. Did I ever tell this story? I'm taking a bath. I shut the door.
Yeah, that's it.
And the guy comes, I've got my head back. This guy's like 60. And he didn't talk. He would go foo-foo, foo-foo whenever he talked. And he
Yeah.
always wanted ice cream. Like he'd come down, I'd give him
Yeah.
ice cream. He'd go foo-foo, foo-foo, foo-foo for ice cream. But he was like this
Foo,
old
foo,
guy.
until he takes his cock
bald
out.
And kind of
Get the
fat.
fuck out.
So I'm washing
Yeah.
my
Cock
hair
out.
in the tub. And I'm like, got
Yeah,
my
listen,
eyes closed.
listen.
And I, as I'm coming up out of the tub, I'm buck naked.
He's standing there.
He's standing right there.
There you
And
go.
he goes, woo, 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 woo. And I'm like, because this guy was
There you
big.
go.
That was you.
He had
Look at me.
He had grabbed my ass like a year
There you-
earlier,
yeah, yeah.
and he would
Foo-foo
like
means
slap
ice
my
cream.
ass up
Yeah,
the
okay.
He scared the shit. But anyway, he was afraid of me to go hoo, 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 and then he ran out. But anyway,
The guy
sometimes
is
You're like,
the guy-
out, foo-foo, now!
No, listen, the guy used to walk around our place. He was autistic or whatever. I'm not saying all autistic people are like this. He's a grown man. And Patty goes, he's so nice. I say, until he whips his dick out.
well,
So
why
she-
do you think
so
his
she-
dick's
so
coming
listen,
out?
Just listen. I go to, everybody loves retarded guys. They're harmless until he takes his cock out. Right? So the next door neighbor goes, oh, he's done that a couple of times already. That's like saying, totally.
Why does everybody say whip it out? Why don't they just take it out? Whip this cock out. What do you mean whip it out? What the hell's that mean?
I don't know.
Whip it.
I got to get it ready.
What's a ready?
I'm just saying. Ain't whipping anything out.
I have nothing.
Listen,
Gary has nothing to say.
The other night,
We're like-
the other night I'm hanging out with Patty on the couch, and I go, "You want?"
Patty, you're Patty, not
Yeah.
me.
I
He's
got
got
this,
his
I
wife.
bought this. I can't see no more, so I bought this like 8x12 magnifying glass, and I'm laying on the couch, and I got it on my lap. I go, "It's Patty. You want to fool around?" And she goes,
So
"Fuck!"
stupid.
Almost rolled off the fucking couch laughing. Unbelievable.
Because you had the magnifying glass in front of your hoo-hang.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Look at Adam's face.
what a
What
nice.
about now?
what
Your
a-
childhood was kind of sucked, right? Because your mother would beat the shit out of you with a.
No, my mother hit me and shit, but I deserve to get hit. That's a bad.
Okay,
Tell her what you
kid-
did. Tell us what you
kid,
did.
What kid deserves to get hit with a pipe of vacuum cleaner? Come
I
on.
put fireworks in my neighborhood's barbecue grill.
So what's
You
that
put
got to do with your mother?
When the kid, when the
Look,
person rings
you
the
don't
doorbell,
just automatically
Yeah.
kick the shit out of the kid with the vacuum cleaner. You graduate to that.
Yes.
You start with the spoon. You start with your hand, and then
Roll
the hand
anything,
doesn't
roll
work. The
newspaper,
spoon. Then
fucking-
you get so twisted from 0 to 1,000,
right.
and then you just grab whatever's in front of you.
That's true.
You're lucky there wasn't a knife in front of her.
my
She would
mother
have
bit
stabbed
me on
you.
the arm once.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
We
going.
were doing math homework. She was like,
Why would she?
"Ah, you son of a bitch!" She was so frustrated.
Why
But
would
she
she
liked
bite
them.
you?
She grabbed. She probably was.
She liked them. She liked
No,
those
how
chubby
old
arms.
was she?
She was in her 30s.
She liked those
40s.
chubby arms
She
you
was
had.
kids.
Well,
She
might have
was
been, if
kids.
she was in her 40s, she might have been going through menopause.
Joe, she liked those
When she
chubby
bit
arms
you.
you had.
He's ignoring you.
I'm ignoring this fucking guy.
He's gonna let him take the.
Were
fucking
you
bus.
a chubby kid?
I
Were
know
you a,
he is.
I'm letting you take the belt home.
He's gonna.
Joe,
knock
were you
off
a
and
chubby
put it
kid?
hardy.
No, I'm thinner than I am now. I was always a
as
heavy
a
kid,
baby, as a kid?
Yeah.
Were you
No,
a chubby?
no.
No, you were normal size.
Normal size.
What are you trying to say?
I'm fat now.
No, you're not thin,
Robust.
What the fuck, man?
but you're not. You know.
How
not-
old are you, dude? How old?
Hello.
Adam is like.
36. Okay,
None of us
okay.
are
Look
what
how
we
skinny
were.
he is.
None of us are what we were.
No way, man. It changes. Your body changes. It changes. Your body fucking changes.
What about with your child with chicken wing? You remember that guy?
Guy had a little arm. You ever see the guy with the little arm?
Oh, that's the guy I'm telling you about with the same thing he had.
What, Weaky and Sleeky and Weaky?
No, the guy with his penis at the.
Well, that's a little ridiculous, though.
But you would call the kid chicken wing
Everybody
to his
had
face?
a nickname. Yeah, Chicken Wing.
That's the thing that's so mean about boys. Boys will take the thing that's
We
the
would
worst
go to
thing
about
jail
kids in
today
general.
for
Kids do it.
bullying. There was no bullying when we were kids. I got bullied. I bullied. They bullied me, and that was the end of that.
And then you beat the shit out of each other. That's how
And
it
then you
works.
make friends with the guy who beats the shit out of you, and the next thing you know, you're having a fight with him and somebody else, and he helps you kick the shit out of that person.
What was
You
your-
become friends.
what
Your
was your
kids are
nickname?
really
Fat
mean.
Joey.
Really mean.
That was your
Shocker.
name?
Yeah,
It was Fat Joey.
Fat Joey.
So
Maffa.
you were fat.
So
you
you
weren't
were fat. He's
normal.
trying to act like
I
he
was
was
always a little
normal.
plumper. Yeah, I
A
guess
little
so.
plump Fat Joey sounds like you were fat.
I wasn't that fat.
Fat Junior.
I wasn't like fucking like obese where I couldn't come in the fucking room and sweat.
No, but
nobody's
you were.
saying that.
You wore husky pants.
Husky. Only Greek and Italian people say and Jews say husky.
No, the Irish say husky too.
Do they?
Yeah, husky.
There's a brand. It's
I
a
like my
size.
name. I like my name now. I mean, I like my.
What,
fucking,
Fat Joey?
I just like my whole existence now.
Why?
Because I just do getting older, and that's one good thing about getting older.
You get happier. I
Now
think.
you have
Never fuck
grandchildren,
anymore.
right? You have
No.
Not yet.
No. You know what my sister's kid said to me? I'm helping him put his shoes on. And he goes, how come your chin is smiling?
It does look like
That it
I
does.
said,
There's a
'Cause I'm
smile.
fat, you little prick. No, I don't want to say little prick.
It does look like a big fat smile.
What was I going to say to you? You
Wow.
have you ever been married or
I
no?
was married once.
When? Who'd you marry?
I've been married Michelle, my.
X.
We're still friends. I just
You
talked
are?
to her last week. She lives in Florida.
Do you have kids?
No kids. We didn't. I didn't want any. She didn't want any.
How old were you?
When I got married to a young man.
How old?
Tell her why you left.
45.
You left for a younger.
45? No, you
What
weren't.
a jerk I was.
You didn't get married
all
when you
that
were 45.
fucking, all that I got married. I was 31.
31? That is young, but I don't know.
It's not gonna hurt me.
So now you got married, and then how many years were you married?
Oh, look, he's getting mad. You're not gonna hurt
Fucking
me.
laugh
are
of
you?
yours is driving me nuts.
You're not gonna hurt me. Are
Well, you don't have the headset on, so it's,
Oh, that's
it's a lot
Marjorie.
better.
That's the
Oh, no.
girl.
Oh, the girl. Oh,
How long were
Yeah.
you married?
7 years.
Okay.
I met somebody else.
That's what happened? You ditched your wife for somebody else?
That's because no children.
I told her
when
she
you
didn't-
don't have kids, there's no lockdown.
Yeah, that's
mean,
It's
true.
not
really,
that.
if-
If you don't have any kids, then that's why we still get along.
No,
She still
because
gets
you
to-
left
they talk
her.
all the time.
Right, but you left her. But had you had kids
but
with her,
won't
you
let
would
me
have
do-
stayed
What
together.
he told me happened. There's a lot of shit.
What
talk-
happened?
No, you gotta let him tell you. I won't tell
What happened?
He's
What
a
happened?
wild man, Chips.
You are Chips?
He was a hound dog.
My mother called me
Good time, Charlie.
Good Time Charlie.
Your name was Good Time Charlie?
That's what she
So
called
when you
me.
just I saw a photograph of you. Was that in Germany? You were in the military. Oh my God, it's the sexy
trying
Chips
to finger
Cooney.
some woman on the
yeah, he's
couch.
got. She's on the
This
couch.
is some woman,
I know, okay.
She was gorgeous, and
20-year-old.
she's gorgeous with. You were in Germany or what was that? Yeah, and
Hanau, Germany.
and he's got his hand
a
on her
furlong,
thigh,
a
and
furlong.
she's got nylons on with the garter
The
belt,
garter belt.
and he's got the hand up around her thigh. I don't even know who took that picture. It wasn't
I
you.
don't know who took that.
But I thought, wow, I could see what Chips
I
was
remember
like
where
in the
it
day
was.
from
It
that
was in
picture.
the
I
hotel.
wanna see the picture.
Here, I got the picture right here.
That's his reference point.
I know, really.
Show
So-
your foot.
So you were never.
Can't find it.
Wait a minute. So you were never faithful to your wife when you were with your wife.
I was okay at the
What do you
beginning.
mean okay? Either yes or no. There's no
At the
okay.
beginning, I was okay. I was crazy about my wife. She didn't want to marry me.
She didn't want to marry
No,
you.
at first. And I was heartbroken. I used to wake up with sleepless eyes.
Come on.
I did. That's how much I loved her.
Was
And
So
then you
and
cheated
then what
on her.
happened? Then what makes you go from
I got
loving
a
to
job
cheating?
at the Marriott Hotel bartending.
Oh, that's a mistake.
And then with the waitresses, then I started to
The
forget about her.
drinking.
I started to forget about her, and she comes back with her brother that night. I can see it right now. I come upstairs. Do you still want to marry me?
And you did.
And I did.
But you didn't
you
want to
didn't
still
want to.
marry her.
It's become
I
the
wasn't
Chips
sure.
fucking.
What-
Well, I have to tell you, most men
No
will
kids.
go along with the flow, like
Just like you did, knowing your husband was gay, you still went along.
I went
with
along
it.
with it. Yeah, yeah.
And I wouldn't have. With most women usually are like, okay, no, this isn't right.
No, you gotta leave.
I didn't think things through. You kind of like.
You know what, though?
It's
No
already in
matter-
motion. The wheels are in.
Now, does that matter anymore to you?
No, I don't care.
no, but back then it should have.
Yeah, but that's what makes you think when you get a little older later on, the shit that you.
None of
worry
it
about,
matters.
man, none of it matters.
None of it matters. Is this the? Oh my God! Look at the picture. Wait, put this up for the show. Show the
For the viewers.
Show the viewers. Chips Cooney back in the day. How old are you in that picture? 20.
20.
Very sexy. Does it show or no?
Not really. It's too the screen's too
Ask him what he did with the money. His mother gave him to buy
Let me, can I
hummus.
see
Okay,
it?
show Carrie.
He makes fun of fucking me.
What did you just say? I don't even know what you said.
His mother used to send him money to buy Hummels when he was in Germany. And how many Hummels did you bring home?
None.
Wait, your mother sent you money for Hummels and you never brought a Hummel home?
She always sent the money in the middle of the month.
Wait,
when
talking
I
to
was
the mic.
broke. She always sent the money in the middle of the month when I was broke.
What the hell kind of
Oh
Hummels?
my God!
No, Hummel, he was in
sexy
Germany.
that
He was
is.
in Germany during the war. No, before the Vietnam War, right?
Was she a German? Was she looks dark, like Italian.
Yeah,
She's a German girl. Her name was Carmen. She worked in the hotel.
She was
with
a hooker?
No, I don't think so. I didn't ask her.
You don't think so.
Did you pay her?
When I got in bed, I just said, "Are you a hooker?"
Did
You
you have
were
to?
you were a good-looking guy.
Very good
He
looking.
was a play, he was a player, bro. I'm telling you.
I need to see more pictures of you young.
Well, no one could see the
That's
pictures.
the only one
problem.
young I got in there. The other ones all crumpled away.
But let me tell you, when I first met Chips, he was dating a sexy black woman, and that wasn't that long ago. How long ago was that? 15 years ago?
I got attached to her grandchildren. It's like something awful.
This is family,
You know what?
man.
They're my
That
family.
girl.
now.
Your family.
You know how I know Chips is a good guy? He's got this sexy girlfriend. She's younger than you, correct?
You talking about Marjorie?
Very hot.
I never
beautiful,
met her.
Beautiful black girl, great body, beautiful hair. And she was with him for a couple of years, whatever it was. And she had these kids or whatever, right? Kids. And then every time I'd go, they split up. And then, like, I'm at, what's his name's 4th of July
Barbecue.
party, Omnipop.
Tom.
Yeah, and I'm going, what's this,
Oh,
Rodney
yeah.
Laney's black kids running around? And it's like, and I
Chips.
go, whose kids are these? They go, those are Chips' kids. I go, Chips got little black kids? There were like 6 of them. And that you would always bring the kids to the barbecue every year, even though you weren't.
They were her kids.
They were her kids.
They were her grandchildren.
Oh, her
Oh,
grandchildren.
right. I remember
And
them.
he helps the daughter raise them. He babysits for them every
Well,
day.
my
He's still
mother
with
was
them.
in a hospital, sick. You
Oh, this
know,
is
an
funny,
Italian woman
This is a funny
with
story.
the blacks. You know
don't
what
tell
I mean?
these fucking stories on
I'm
stage.
trying to tell him now.
Wait a
Tell me
minute.
your act too.
Wait a
But
minute.
he doesn't shut up. You got to talk.
I
Talk
know.
over him. Go.
Yeah, just talk louder. Joe's louder than you.
You know how Italian mothers are with the blacks. So
They're racist.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
my mother's in the hospital, sick,
Yeah,
lying in bed.
yeah.
I go back home. I'm bringing Marjorie to the hospital to see her. This will wake her ass right up.
She got up.
I walk in the hospital. Mother's like there. I said, Mom, I want you to meet my girlfriend here. She goes over. Hi, Mrs. Ippolito. How you feeling?
You motherfucker. She calls him.
She sticks her head up out of bed. She goes, oh, my God. She gets up out of bed, starts walking around. Oh, my God. Oh, what's the matter with your mother? I says, I don't know. That's a true story.
That's great.
They are. My Irish grandmother was so racist.
Was she racist?
She had ideas about
What
everything.
was a racist joke? Like I'll laugh at a racist joke, but I'm not a racist.
Well, that's the thing. You would always say very racist things, and then always say you weren't a racist.
No, but you
That's the
laugh
thing.
at it.
You'd say these things on stage. You go, I'm not a racist. I'm just from New
Hey,
York.
I want
That's
to
what
get
you
something.
say. I'm just from New York.
The guys were eating Chinese food. I said, I love chink food. And the guys
See,
were, ooh. Yeah, that's what they said. Ooh. I said, oh, what? Come on. It's chink food. You right or wrong.
No,
That's
you
it.
don't. You can't
Would
even
you
say
say-
Oriental food.
I didn't
What'd
walk
you
into
say?
the restaurant and go,
But
hey,
you know-
chink bastards.
You know,
my food.
like chink is
I didn't
chink,
say-
but gook is gook.
I don't say gook. I never call anyone a gook.
I got one
making
racist
sure.
joke I heard. I don't even know if it's racist. It's pretty funny. Carl Lewis, the Olympic champ.
Okay.
Carl Lewis, he was the fastest guy in the world. He goes to a hotel to get a hotel room.
This is a true story or a joke?
No, it's a joke.
Oh, okay.
He goes to get a hotel room. And the clerk says, we don't have any rooms here for somebody like you. There's another room 25 minutes down the road. He goes, you know who I am? I'm Carl Lewis. 10 minutes down the road.
He's the Olympic runner. He's a runner. It's 10 minutes down the road.
That's funny.
But yeah, that's how people are. That's how they talk. That's how it was.
That's not real bad.
That's
That's not really a
not
racist.
so
That's
bad.
not a racist joke.
It's funny.
Well, no, it's an Olympic joke. We have
It
no
is.
more room. You could say
I-
it.
one of
Not,
my black
instead of
friends
saying
used to
that we
tell
have
me-
no room
my
for
black
your
friend used to tell me I
kind.
had dog hair on my head.
You
The
know?
guy in high school, he said, you got like dog hair on your head. I said, you got cock hair on your fucking head. We used to fight back and forth. Is that racist?
Yes.
No, why is that racist?
I don't
He's
know.
calling me a dog. He's telling me I got dog hair on my head. I'm
Right,
not a
you got to
racist.
fight fire with fire.
That's what it is. Oh, I did that with, what's his name? I feel awful.
What?
You don't
Who?
talk to me to this day.
Who?
Johnny Rizzo.
What'd you do to Johnny Rizzo?
Oh.
Oh, yeah, you know.
I like Johnny Rizzo.
He got pissed at me. He wrote all kinds of shit on Facebook. He drew my fucking picture as a big rat with mustache.
What did you do to him?
Beady eyes. He told me, don't deal with mafia.
Wait,
Steal your
wait,
fucking gigs.
he drew a picture of what was it, Steve DiLorenzo?
Steve did.
Who's
Pete
Steve
DiLorenzo.
Steve DiLorenzo.
No, he drew
Jesus
like a
Christ.
fucking rat with a mustache.
He was a
and
rat, a
he called me
human rat,
He
Pete
said to
DiLorenzo.
me, he said to me, I'll steal your gig.
Why? What
Why?
happened?
Why don't I
You
understand?
got involved. You know what happened also? Let me tell you.
What did
Listen,
I do?
no, I'm going to tell you what happened. I was
my
working
God.
at Tom Niki's a long time ago, right?
At the Comedy Works in
Comedy
Albany.
Works. And I said, you
Talk
know what,
into the
Tom?
mic.
I said, Tom, do me a favor. I said,
And he has the headset on.
the Yankees are playing. The Yankees are playing in the World Series. He was working at. Where were you working? Remember, I came to see you.
He doesn't
No,
remember.
he
Come
was
on,
just
Looney
keep
Bin.
going.
Looney
just
Bin.
woke him up.
So,
No,
long story
Looney.
short, I was going to go down to the shore and do a guest spot with Dino.
Wait, I don't understand this whole story
I
already.
You lost
canceled
Patty.
the gig. I canceled the gig. We're supposed to do a
With Tom Nicky.
with Tom Nicky. I canceled that. The Saturday night, I wanted to do a guest spot.
Okay.
So I'm talking to Rizzo, and I said, "Yeah, I'm going to be up in Albany next week with Patty. I think I worked with you up in Albany." Or something.
Yeah.
And he goes, I said, I'm going to go down and do a spot for Dino, and he was like, "Fuck that piece of shit. She took my fucking weekend." I thought he was talking
I
about you.
did?
No,
Oh.
I was talking with the person who took Dino's weekend.
Oh, okay.
So I said, all right, John, let me get off the phone. I hung the phone up. right? So then he puts online that I didn't drive. You didn't drive there to do a guest spot. You got paid. You stole my fucking weekend. It was right around the time his mother died and all kinds of shit. And I said, you fucked up, man. I didn't steal your weekend. He put a picture of me with rat face and
He's funny.
What did I tell him? I told him you look
medication just kicked in.
No. I told him you look like your mother when she was laid out in the box.
You didn't say that.
I did. I put it on Facebook.
Why do you get these Facebook fights with people?
No, he took it down, though.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
What are you gonna do, send it to everybody?
What the fuck you start with me for, you fucking prick? You threw the first fucking rock, not me.
What?
No, not you, him. You started with me.
You gotta
This
go
is
back
a
to school and talk
Who's
with
on
him.
first?
I
I don't
didn't
know.
idea what you're
Third
talking
base.
No, I
about.
I didn't fucking start with
He's
that
going
guy.
from first base to third, and the outfield to right to left. Who's on first?
You understood everything I said.
Almost.
Almost.
All right, here's the
Almost.
thing.
But to this day, he does not like me.
He won't say nothing to me. He knows I talk to you.
Of course he's not. I apologized to him. I said, listen, I was a little off key. I shouldn't have said that about your mom and stuff. But I didn't try to steal no
Yeah, you
gigs from
can't ever say anything about anybody's mother, and that's the end of it.
Especially if they've died.
Yeah, guys are very weird about their mothers. They love their mothers. You can't do it.
You start, it's fucking, the gloves are off when you start. Nothing is sacred. We're in comedy. What's sacred in comedy?
That's true. You know what I remember doing a gig with you at, do you remember this? In Hartford. Remember we did that gig at the Red Roof
Oh, my
Inn?
God. Oh,
And
my God.
there was a
Remember
woman.
that horrible room.
A woman was, there was a
who's
woman
that?
pulling a
Okay.
train in the room next to you. Remember? It would go, knock, 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 knock. And then you'd hear a door shut, and then she'd go, and then the door would slam, and then you hear knock, 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 knock. And the next guy, and there were like,
Fucking, yeah.
it was like 20
Well,
guys.
I'll tell you, when I pulled up to that gig, when I pulled up in there and I saw a bulletproof glass
That's right.
between
Yeah.
myself and the girl
And the girl
taking
behind the
my
counter.
money, I called Tom and Genio and I go, you are getting me
Genio.
the fuck out of here now or I walk.
See, that was smart.
Yeah, exactly. And I go, I want a non-smoking floor, right?
Non-smoking
There's
floor.
no non-smoking.
I get
Fuck
up there.
outta here.
It's
She had
like
drugs
beep
in
bop
the room.
music, beep bop music. Everybody's hanging out smoking blunts the whole way you're walking down the hall. I'm the only white person there. I'm like,
That's right.
I'm getting raped.
I would
I
fucking
turned
hang
around.
with them.
I walked out the front door. I said, "You figure it out. I'm out of here."
Did he
And
get
then-
you a room?
Of course they did.
See,
That-
why didn't I do that?
They changed the hotel to that one.
the
That's
hotel.
true, they did.
And that was because of me. You can all thank me.
I
for
will
that.
thank you because when I was there, okay, I think it was the same weekend I was there with you. I'm in my room and I'm like, this place is really scary, you know? And the girls behind the plate glass
Bulletproof.
thing, and I
Bulletproof
remember.
glass.
No,
and
that was in that was City Steam.
No, yeah, that was City Steam. It's
Yeah,
at the
that's
Red Roof
City
Inn in
Steam.
Hartford. So I remember you went up on stage that night. You go, whoa, it's a tough hotel. Tough hotel. He goes, the girl's really tough behind that bulletproof glass. She said to me, hey,
Cracker?
He goes, hey, Cracker, that's right. Do you want cable vision with your room, motherfucker? That's what she said on stage.
I'll sleep in my car, you motherfucker.
And then, so I go in my room.
You
and
found drugs.
I go to take a drink of the water. I turn the water cup upside down. There's crack cocaine in baggies all the way up to the top of the cup, filled
They
with
forgot
crack
it.
cocaine. Then I pull up the other cup on the
Watch.
other side, a whole bunch more crack
She
cocaine.
calls me.
I call him. Then I
Well,
call.
sure.
I call the
I
front
said,
desk.
call security. She goes,
I
oh.
thought they're gonna get
Let
hit.
me, oh my God.
They're gonna come kill
There's
me.
a black guy coming. He's got a hand thing on.
But not
oh my
only
God.
that,
the guy
but
opens,
now that- no,
the guy
now-
opens the
now-
door and goes, security.
No.
But now they can think it's yours.
Well, it was weird because so I called the security. They go, "Yeah, we're going to
thought
send
the guy
him.
was security.
We're going to send him. We're going to send security down." But they don't send security for like 45 minutes. And then I get the knock on the door, and I go, "Who is it?" He goes, "It's Angel." I go, "Angel? Oh fuck!" So I'm calling
Angel
the front desk.
Salazar found
called
out.
me.
Angel Salazar
She goes,
found out
oh,
you
no.
got
She
his
goes,
crack.
oh, they came here for their drugs. What do I do? What do I do?
Angel's here to get the crack. So I called
Angel
the front desk
Salazar.
and they go, "No, Angel is our undercover cop." And I'm
Yeah.
like, "Are you sure? What does he look like? Because I don't want to let this guy in and have him murder me." She goes, "He's got like a kerchief on his head. He's wearing Timberlands." I go, "Okay, that's the guy."
Yeah, let him in.
So he comes in. He takes my mattress off the bed. He's going through all the springs. I guess they found shit in the rooms before. And I'm like so afraid. So I go, "Okay, now that you got the drugs out, now get me the fuck out of this room and put me in a different room." They put me in the room next door. The TV doesn't work and the heat doesn't work. This is this is
No,
seriously-
you gotta
You
walk
asked me,
out.
you
I
don't want-
walked out.
Nobody
I
said
said,
that.
I'm not
You
staying
don't
here.
want to do comedy? No, I don't want to do that no more.
That's why you don't want to go on the road.
No. I demand a real room. I
Well-
don't demand. I mean, as soon
But
as
what
I saw
happens
that,
if you go
I
there?
said, I'm leaving.
Well, see, I don't know.
Not to mention, I had a boyfriend with me.
A girl.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
the
you
boy
know
with you,
what?
that's different.
It
girl
doesn't matter. I
comedian should
wasn't
get a
staying
good
there.
room.
I was not staying there. Bed bug.
You know what I tell
Best
people?
days.
They go,
But
you're
back
not
then,
staying
nobody
in
knew
a
about
hotel?
bed
I go,
bugs.
I know, that was-
I don't live like that at home. I'm not gonna. I went to Milwaukee.
I tell him, I say, I live like that
You
at
know how-
home. I don't mind. What do you got
You
there?
know,
What
you
the
know,
hell do I care?
Fuck out here.
You know who had
That's
those
and
gigs?
It makes no difference to me.
you know who had those gigs? Artie Fletcher.
Oh, I never.
Those
I
hotel
don't think
rooms
I did any
Artie
were
of those
like.
gigs.
I walked out on his hotel room too.
You know he's
You
opening
did?
up. You know what he's doing now? He's touring with Gallagher.
The real
Oh, yeah,
one.
that's right. He
The
is
real
touring.
one or the fake one?
The real
real
one.
Oh.
They're out of their minds. I used to do gigs with you. Now, you don't do drugs now, but you used to do drugs, right? Yeah, I remember
shows.
doing. I used to do. I didn't do any drugs, and I would get in the car, and you'd be driving. It was you, Mike Egan, me, and I think I remember Otto and George. Why would there be 4 people on a show, though? But I remember I was the only one not fucked up out of my mind in that car. Everybody, Mike Egan, I think Mike Egan's whoever's driving has the beer in between their legs. They're smoking weed. They're doing
Mike Egan.
blow. They're doing blow, and they're fucking. And I'm like sitting in the back going, "Oh my God, I'm gonna get
I'm gonna
pulled
get
over,
fucking
We used to
and I'm
go
gonna
over
go."
my house, my apartment. My mother lived upstairs.
Oh, that's right. Your mother lived up. You lived
She used to
downstairs.
get
You were
high.
Norman Bates.
She used to get high
Blow
from
weed
the,
through the vents.
from the.
Your mother would get
Smell.
high from.
She didn't know it.
Contact high.
A couple of times I would hear her. St. Anthony, is that you?
One time, I'm going to tell you a story, Chips.
Okay.
Could have been you. Could have been one of your friends.
Oh,
This
the
was-
phone calls? Go for it.
Wait
No,
a
he talked. Oh, yeah,
second.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Let her tell it. Let her
All
tell
right.
it.
Caller
Oh,
ID.
okay, go ahead.
Caller ID just came out. And now, whenever anything new came out, I was the first to get it. So I got my first little big box. It was a big box that sit right next to your wall phone. And I was getting phone calls. Like really perverted. Right, I'm going to do this for you. And all of a sudden, I get the caller ID.
Chips Cooney.
And I see Chips Cooney. So I go, hello? And I hear, and I go, Chips! Click!
Was that you? That was you.
It was Otto.
You
Was it?
fucking
Come on.
liar.
Was it Otto?
It was Otto.
He was roommates with Otto and George.
He was. So it could have been anybody. But
No, it
No,
was
that's why
Otto.
the guys threatened to come to the house and beat him up.
why?
They wanted to beat him up.
Oh, because he did the
Talk
phone
like that
calls.
to my wife.
I was. I
What are you
was
doing with
on,
your microphone? Get your
I want
microphone on. They
my
can't hear
water.
you.
I was on the Law and
I
Order
want
doing
the-
background work, and I get the message thing, and I play it back.
You're
but,
dead.
Why don't you tell it?
No, you tell him.
Why don't you tell every fucking thing about me? Tell it. You tell the fucking thing.
You're dead.
Go.
No, we're listening to you. Go ahead.
Go.
Joe has to be quiet. Joe, be quiet. For
Don't you talk to your wife at home?
No, fuck
No.
up. You look
Huh?
like a crazy old lady.
Jesus Christ. And what do you look like?
A fat old man.
Fucking.
We're married now.
You want to tell a story?
you
No,
tell
tell
the
your
story.
fucking story.
Chips. Tell the story.
So I get this thing. I call up the guy. He says, I said, that wasn't me. That was my roommate. He says, you got the same kind of voices. And, I take care of people like you.
Oh my God.
I said, I'll call you right back. I call Otto up. I said, Otto, if you don't call this fucking guy up, I want all your clothes outside of the house and move out.
Well, you never told me that story.
I'm telling you now.
Okay, all right.
What the fuck's the matter with you?
Go ahead.
I called Otto up, told him that. He calls me back maybe 4 minutes later. I took care of it.
Did he?
Yeah.
I said, what did you do? He said, I told the guy it was me.
I had another friend of mine. I don't want to say the name because they might watch.
A
from
girl?
Yeah, a girl. Her husband, did some work on my house, and all of a sudden I was getting these 4 o'clock in the phone. I want to hammer you like a nail. Blah blah
Get the
blah.
fuck out of here.
So all of
the
a
matter
sudden
with
I
that?
go. He calls up. I hang up on him. He calls back. Now this is just. I don't care about that. I would hang up on them. I could care less. But the 4 o'clock in the morning wake me up. I get up. The phone rings. His name is right there.
And this
Oh,
is
boy.
your friend's husband?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Comedy
Boyfriend
friend?
at the
Comedy
time.
friend?
Getting
Comedy friend?
No.
Oh, okay.
Fiance at the time. He was a carpenter. So all of a sudden I never told her. I
You didn't
should
tell
have.
her?
I should have because he was a freak. The phone rings. I see his name. I pick up the phone. I go, hello. I wanna, hammer you like a nail. And it was just even grosser than
Hammer
that.
you like a fucking nail.
And all of a
didn't mean
sudden,
to
I let
say
him
nail.
finish, and I go, so and so, like, let me just say, Albert, and he's like,
Oh, boy.
click.
Busted.
Never got another
Look,
call
look,
again.
Look. Busted. Click. That's
Never got another
Oh,
phone call
fuck
again.
you.
Never. He never called me ever again.
One of my friends, we used to do contracting, right?
Yeah.
His good friends,
Talking to me.
his good friends,
Why don't I hear?
the best. She was the maid of honor at their wedding.
Okay.
He was doing their basement over,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
In the contract. So he gets there early one morning. She comes out of the shower.
Who, his
my
girlfriend?
God. His wife's friend.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. So what he does now is he goes there the next day, like instead of a half an hour early, he goes there like 45 minutes early.
So we can see her come out of the shower?
No, he takes off all his clothes and he goes into the shower.
What?
And what do you think she did? She fucking screamed. He grabbed his clothes and ran out of the
I
fucking
told her, not so loud.
And she told his wife, and the wife didn't believe her.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Yeah, women are dumb.
That is so creepy.
They got divorced.
They did?
I told
What?
my friend I wish I was a fly on the fucking wall, man.
What kind of a
I
perverted
would have
friend
loved
do
to
you
see
have?
them run the fuck out of there naked.
Wait, but why didn't she lock the bathroom door?
Because
I
she's in
lock
her
it.
own
I don't want my
house.
kids walking through, or I don't want my husband accidentally walking in on me.
Seeing you naked, getting ideas?
I can't hear out of this. I don't even know why I have these
This
on.
isn't working either.
You can't hear at all?
They both-
Adam, you can hear.
They don't work. They don't work. Very
Getting
low.
Very, very little. That
Hello.
better? Yeah, that's much better.
I don't hear it at all. All right. What? There we
Let's
go.
see if we have any comments.
There we go.
Let's see if nice ass crack. What does that mean?
Is this
Because
mine?
I think someone walked in front. It might have been Joe.
Wait, Kevin Powers, that's my fiance. Happy
Kevin.
birthday, Kevin Powers. It's his
Happy
birthday
birthday.
today. Happy birthday. Nice ass crack. Whose ass crack? Was that
It
yours,
was
Adam?
probably Joe's.
No.
Joe, maybe it was yours.
No, when you came in after me.
Was it my? It's not my ass crack.
I don't know. I don't see anything about an ass crack. Well, Kevin's saying nice ass crack. He's not telling me
I
nice
don't
ass
see
crack.
anyone else's comments.
Yeah,
I'll see
why do
them
we have no
later,
comments?
Because something's not right.
Here's
Well,
Rizzo.
let's be honest. If you don't phone in and give us money, we're not going to have, the proper equipment to get
I
your
don't get
text.
this. You get this from Rizzo? Can you read that?
Is he going to kill me?
Everyone makes mistakes because I bought a Nickelback album once.
What's that?
It's like a joke.
Yeah.
It's a
No wonder
joke.
why you're not working.
Stop it. He's funny. I like that guy.
Jesus
I love
Christ.
Rizzo.
I love
I
Rizzo, too.
love
Oh,
Rizzo.
man.
I think he's very
see
artistic
what Rizzo-
also.
First of all, Rizzo should have been.
No, he's telling everybody makes mistakes. Like
Hello.
maybe say, I'm not
Right.
making him no more.
Listen,
No,
No,
he didn't save you. Never mind.
I love Rizzo.
does
I'll
that
tell
mean?
you
I
what.
just touched your
Rizzo
kneecap.
should have been on TV as a character on a sitcom because his facial expressions. And
Rizzo,
It's a
yeah.
rubber face.
Oh my God, he was.
He's
great.
got a rubber face.
Somebody just said it was my ass crack. They were commenting on.
Kevin
Oh.
said that?
Oh.
There is so
That
much.
doesn't even seem like something Kevin would say.
You know it's
No,
not.
you're
Hey,
You know.
Kevin.
A lot of it's not about
Scaring
the
me,
talent.
Kevin.
You know that.
No, it's not about
A
the
lot of
talent.
it
It's
is
about
not
the luck.
about that. It's about Did you do what's his name show on Long Island yet?
Who's?
I don't want to mention any names. It's a TV show on Long Island.
Kevin
Yeah.
James?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
she
did
did
Oh,
it.
you did it? Okay.
She's going to be on it. When are you going to be on it, Carrie?
February 26th. I keep posting, things like February 26th, and then I'll say Kevin can wait. February 26th, Kevin can wait, and then they'll go, when is it airing? How about read, you idiot? Read what I just wrote.
You
I'm
got
not
on the show,
answering
good
them.
for you.
I'm getting texts. When is it airing? Read.
February 26th.
Yes.
You care about that stuff anymore, TV and anything?
Yeah. What are you
do.
shitting me? I do.
I
I
do.
would kill for that.
You care about TV and all that stuff?
Yes,
You do?
I do. I care about it. I need money.
Yeah.
I'm tired of working.
I know. Everybody does.
Why? I work so hard
You-
in this business. I
you
shouldn't
did-
be on TV.
No, I'm just asking you.
I care.
You care about the fact that you would
He
like to
called
be
me. I almost flipped over the table.
Fucking flipped over the table.
No, it's a big deal.
It's
You-
a nice check
It's
and
a nice thing.
residuals.
It's a nice thing.
You did America's Got Talent.
America's
Did
Got
you
Talent.
did you make a lot of money off of doing that? How many times
Well,
did you pass?
let's explain to the people what Chips does. He does bad magic.
It's the funniest shit you'll ever see.
It is the funniest stuff you'll see. He'll take a cup, he'll take a thing that's flat, and he'll put the napkin over it, and then he'll pull the cup up, and he'll go like
What
that.
you fucking yell at her?
He'll take a shaky ball with the napkin
Because she's
over
not
it,
laughing.
Yeah, you cocksucker.
and then go like that, and it'll be snowing. But it's so
Hey,
funny.
he has a bell. He puts the thing over
cowbell.
the cowbell with the napkin over it, and then to make it disappear, he just throws it fucking behind him.
And then he
Like, it
pulls the
all
napkin.
sounds stupid now.
But
But
it's
the
so
only
funny.
way that
See?
works if you're not smiling.
That's right. It's deadpan.
Oh, yeah, serious. You're totally serious.
Yes.
David Copperfield he didn't come to see me. He came to see Otto. I was on the show. So when I came off the stage, I just stayed straight looking. I took a card out and I ripped it up and took another one out in front of him. Took a picture with him and he signed it after I had it blown up. A week later, 2 chips, the best magic in history. When I did the Steve Harvey Forever Young,
Oh, yeah, that was good. I
Thing.
saw you on that. You did great.
and his picture and me were on the screen, and they had to call his office to see if they can use it.
Really?
So I did that.
You
and-
killed on him. But, the one guy who didn't like you was that douchebag British guy. What the fuck was his name?
It's Pierce.
Yeah, Pierce.
Pierce Morgan. That
Yes.
Yeah, like
Dude,
Pierce
I
Morgan.
don't get it.
Yeah, because
I
you
think
grew
he
up
was-
in London, and
He
we
knew.
grew up here.
They
That's
knew.
funny.
He
here.
likes Benny Hill.
I think
They knew.
it was set up for him.
For him to not like it? Oh, yeah.
Not just me, a lot of other people.
people-
Yeah,
too fast.
that's true.
I watched with my mother-in-law because you were telling me,
Because you killed.
and they peeped him 1, 2, 3. My mother-in-law went, oh, they knew they were peeping him right off.
Yeah, so the
Then they give him a
producers.
chance.
It's all
those,
fixed.
Those are all fixed, those contests. That's why I can't do a contest, because I will beat the shit out of someone if they say I'm not funny and the crowd is cheering.
Well,
Okay? Oh, the crowd is cheering, and you're telling me I'm not funny, you jerks?
Well, the way I do it, that doesn't bother me because in my mind, acting mind, I think I'm the greatest
Magician ever. That's right.
You don't break character.
But
at
you
all.
are. You're great. You are great. And then you go. You put yourself in a. He ties himself in the straitjacket, and then he puts chains
over his
around
underwear.
himself. He throws the chains over his neck. Then he puts the towel over. No, a sheet over him, and he's under there, and he's like 10 minutes, and you
I
can
got
see
a
his
call
hands.
to do the new Gong Show.
Oh, you should do the new
have
Gong
to.
Oh,
Show.
they Skyped me.
Yeah.
And they saw me before. They said I'm going to be on it. They sent 10 pages of paperwork. I
Right.
had my goddaughter
Look at
do
you.
it for me.
Maybe you should go to a lawyer.
I don't fucking care. And they said I'm going to be on it, and I'm just waiting to hear.
You're
from
perfect
them.
Oh,
for that
good.
show.
You're gonna
But
be on it.
I don't type. I don't put anything down until I'm on it.
Yeah, that's right.
I told
Somebody
him today
put
to tell
down-
him. I said, talk about it on the radio. I told him.
I don't want to
"Nah."
say who it was. It was a comedian. He says, I'm sick. Types, I'm in the
Oh.
hospital, and I'm sick. I wish somebody would come and visit me. And I emailed them back. I said, you're supposed to make people laugh. You're a comic, not making them cry.
You're so
I said, I tried to come and see you, but they wouldn't let me in with a gun.
You're mean.
It's not mean.
And he
You
never
ever
got
read
back
these
to me.
people on Facebook? They're
I
full of
can't.
shit.
I don't like the negative on the
I
Facebook.
got the flu.
Or they'll
Go to
tell you
fucking
about their
bed.
deviated septum. Who
Yeah.
cares? Send prayers. Fuck
It's too
you.
much. Oh, look what I'm eating for dinner. Go fuck yourself. Who cares? I'm eating peanut butter and jelly.
Come on, you put food on there. I've
Yeah,
seen
I
you
did, yeah,
post
but-
food.
yeah,
Don't
I have
I
nothing
fucking-
to
Yeah,
though.
yeah, but you post food.
You
I've
post
seen
food.
it
It's
too.
good food because we know.
Wait, so a peanut butter and jelly
I never
doesn't
posted
pass
peanut
your
butter
He
and
puts
jelly.
standard
Italian food on.
Yeah.
on
good
your
food.
Facebook
People tell me
standard.
that looks good, you know. But, and listen, if I got to see another set of fucking old ladies' tit cleavage on fucking line, I'm gonna go nuts.
What's old
'Cause
lady
all you
tit
That's
fucking
us.
women-
He's talking
every
about
woman,
us.
Every woman, hi, and you always see their cleavage. And
I
shit.
don't do that.
I don't see that either.
You must be
Fuck
lying.
channel
I'm
Fuck yeah.
taking you to the fucking train station, you prick.
Bus station.
Did you guys come in together in the same car?
I drove. Yeah.
So you're good friends?
He's even dressed like a
course we
magician.
are.
Oh,
He's
I
got
talk
a
to me and Chips
magician
talk all the
scarf.
time. Me and Chips
He's got
all
an
the time.
ascot.
We talk all the time. All the
It's
time.
Now, where do you live now? You both in Jersey?
he lives a little further away,
With
but he's
Hackensack.
nice enough to pick me up because I live by the George Washington Bridge.
Do you guys get together ever, and like for lunch?
It's
Get
too
gigs.
far.
Well, you do
Sometimes.
comedy together, right?
Yeah.
I just did a gig with Joey Kohler in Long Island, the Italian Tesoro's Italian restaurant.
Yeah.
I don't
How
wanna
was
do this
that?
shit no
How
more.
was that? I heard that's a tough room.
They like me.
Hey, it's a
They like
tough
him.
room.
What is this? Like fucking
It's
It's
a
a comedy show.
6
At the
o'clock in the night?
yes, it's an
No,
early
it's
show.
a class. It's a comedy class.
Can't teach
Remember
comedy.
taking comedy? You can't fucking teach comedy.
Yeah, you can.
I'm
No, you
teaching.
can't. You can teach
I
comedy
started
writing,
improv
but you
class.
can't teach fucking people how to be funny. Come on.
Well, you can teach someone how to be
You gotta
funny.
be able to write and deliver. You can't teach. No fucking. I want to be funny. Oh, let's go to school. You can't go to school to be funny. Am I right or wrong? You gotta have that kind of character, that makeup.
Look, when you're starting out, it's very good to take a class. That's what I
It is
think.
because it kind of guides.
Shit, who's teaching these
See what I'm
classes?
I
starting?
teach sometimes.
I'm starting the improv workshop. I don't know if anybody's going to come.
What do you mean you're starting an improv workshop?
Improv workshop.
You do have an improv workshop. What are you talking about? Where's this?
This is in March. It's gonna
Where
be,
is it going to be
it's gonna
held
be in
at?
Jersey,
In your
though.
apartment?
No.
That's a little creepy.
It's going to be at the old Canal Inn.
What the
Based
fuck is the
out
old Canal Inn?
It's a comedy
And
restaurant.
what does it cost to take an improv class with you? Because maybe Patty and I will
$25 at
For
the
a
door.
day?
That's it.
for the day.
For one class?
2 hours.
2 hours, and it's you and anyone else?
Anybody wants to come? I don't know if anybody's going to come.
All right, but $25 if you get like 4 people, that's, $100
If
for
they
you.
come. And I put down in here.
Notice I'm not saying anything.
What?
I'm just listening now.
I am interested. Some people, I don't know if anybody's going to come.
All
They're
right,
doing
well, maybe
all-
they'll come.
what-
All right, well,
you want
maybe
Scotty
we'll let
Steakhouse?
everybody
You
know.
want that place?
Yeah.
Here's what I put down. If you're sincere about your career, you should come to this improv workshop. If you're not sincere, save your money.
Well, that's
Interesting.
really good.
All right, I have a question.
All right, I guess I'll
I don't
save
know
my
if
money.
anybody's coming.
I'm not sincere.
I have a question.
Are you sincere?
I'm mostly sincere.
All right, well, then maybe you should take his class.
But you and I could go together. We'll
But
drive
I'm not
out to New
sincere.
Jersey. Oh, well, I am.
It's a 2 hour. I don't know if anybody's going to come. I took lessons from Marty.
Oh, yeah, I know Marty. He
19
died.
Yeah.
People don't know who they are. They are a
.com. Right?
It's
Isn't
a
the
puppet
website still there?
act.
I don't know.
He was the best ventriloquist.
Otto is the guy, and George is the puppet. I would always get that confused
And he
because I thought
started when he was 11.
It's my
And-
roommate for 13, 14 years.
He started back and forth of Staten Island Ferry, making $200 a day back
calls
in
me
the
up.
70s.
and
One-
he could really do he could do it so you wouldn't see his lips move. Like he got on wasn't it the Ed Sullivan Show or something? But then as
he
he
got on,
progressed,
And I got older and drugs.
And he
and
got
all
older,
that.
then he
didn't
didn't
give
give
a
a
fuck.
fuck.
Letterman show.
But nobody would look. Nobody
fucking
would look at his
crazy.
mouth because the puppet was so
the puppet
interesting.
was
Yeah,
so
that's right.
and it was
Mean.
bad. It was like
Mean.
it was
Evil.
it was the underbelly of every man. It's like the bad person that lives inside of you. And so all
George
the
Carlin
things
came to see him.
that you would
He's got a picture with him.
He had
He was
people
the best.
really
Well, they were
loved
sitting in
him.
jail, right? He's in a jail cell or something? I thought.
No, that was
Otto
Buddy
went to
Hackett,
jail.
Maybe or somebody?
who?
Buddy Hackett?
That's who that was.
Shocker.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, Otto went to
No,
jail.
it was taken
No,
in,
no,
it was
no.
taken on a
it
movie
was
set or
it was
something,
yeah,
right?
but they never
So
finished
tell
it.
us an Otto story. You got any Otto stories?
Yeah, Jesus
Stern loved
Christ.
him. Stern loved him.
Stern liked him. Stern loved him.
Stern loved him. I said that.
Did he ever tell you the story? I heard this. Maybe you can tell me it's true or not. When he got hired to do a bachelor party for undertakers, something for an
I
undertaker.
never heard that. I know he used to do a lot of parties for David Copperfield. He loved him.
He was a
He
gay.
did.
Somebody gave
He
him
bought his
food.
first dummy. I think he paid $3,000
Oh
for
yeah,
it.
he did. He put it in his museum. He
Yeah.
bought the first dummy.
He took the dummy, and he had the skull.
This is the second
fixed.
dummy, yeah.
The second dummy. He had the skull fixed, so he would do a John F. Kennedy retake.
Tell stories about
And then
Otto.
he'd like,
What-
they love you here
you
in
just
Dallas.
told one before.
Boom, 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 boom. And then
He'd flip that.
and the whole brain would
the
come
brain
out
would
with
come
blood.
flying out of the puppet.
puppet's head.
It's so shocking when it happens that everyone's like, oh, and people would walk out of his act. Let's be honest. I mean, as much as people loved him, there was always
He
a
had to
couple of
really
people
advertise
who
it.
would
I
walk
saved
out.
him one time.
He's a comic almost.
I
Yeah.
saved him one time. We were at Fast Eddie's in Huntington.
Fucking fast. Eddie.
Fair
I
said
don't remember
he's-
Fast
And
Eddie.
Otto's up there, and he's just berating this girl in the front because she wouldn't shut up. I mean, she deserved it, and the puppet's ruining her. Yeah, whatever. She
You got a
gets
story,
up.
Tell it. Yeah.
She gets up and she goes to lunge at him, and I jumped in front of her and I pushed her back. I said, "Step back." And the boyfriend stood up. "Step back. Get away from the puppet. You're fighting with a puppet."
That puppet was nasty.
they
Somebody
threw-
stabbed the doll once.
in the
Stabbed his hand. Right?
Washington
Stabbed
Square
his hand.
Park.
I seen him throw a chair at the dummy once, and Otto had to get off the stage. He almost got hit with it.
Because Otto's very timid and very like.
Yeah, Otto
He's
would never.
not anyone who
Hi,
can throw
Carrie.
Otto,
a
he was
fist,
with
right?
words. When he was living with me, one time I'm sleeping and I hear,
hell's that?
I said, what the hell's this? I go in the bathroom, it's Otto lying on the floor, his head's bleeding.
Why?
I said, Otto,
fell.
what the hell happened? These guys beat me up around the corner.
Yeah,
What they beat him up for?
He was very.
Probably his
Such
mouth.
cock.
Yeah, but you know what?
Probably his mouth.
One
Your
time,
mother's a whore.
let me tell you, yeah,
Hey,
your
guys.
mother's a whore was like his
That's it.
favorite. But one time he put the puppet in the suitcase, whatever, and he's walking out, and he still got the puppet talking. You freaking cocksucker. And they're like, the puppet's still talking in the luggage.
He's a nice. I liked Otto.
I
I
went on
loved
a show
him. I
one night.
loved
Otto
Otto.
stayed over. We worked the night before. I left. I had a show. He had a show. 2 different places. I went to the club. I opened up the trunk. My stuff was in the back seat. I opened up the trunk to put my stuff in there after the show. It's Otto's dummy. Forgot it was in there.
Oh, after he died?
No. I got home.
So he had
He
no
missed
act.
his show.
Oh, he could not. He had no show.
Yeah, as soon as I opened the door,
Oh,
Oh,
my
and
God.
this was before cell phones?
yeah, as soon as I opened the door, it's my. He wasn't mad. He said it's my fault.
Oh
I
my
should have
God.
been taking care of that myself. I said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know it was in it." He missed his show.
Oh my God! I know he never was without that puppet. And when he did the radio show in Poughkeepsie, I think I told
Did
us.
he bring it? Did
He
bring
brought
doll?
he's doing radio where no one can see the dummy, and he can just be doing like his hand, the voice, because nobody can see anything. And he brings the dummy and he sits it at the table with us, and he's doing the voice and not moving his lip, or as much as he did back then. And he was just so fucking funny.
How long-
Let me
how
ask you
long's
a
he gone?
question.
6 years already, man.
Did they bury him?
14,
Did they
2014.
did they bury him with the puppet?
He was cremated.
With
Oh.
the puppet, or
His
they
girlfriend has the puppet.
Yeah.
Oh, she kept the puppet?
Why? That should go in a Hall of Comedy fame.
Well, the parents want it.
They should. Why don't she give it to
I
them?
don't know. They're having.
Fucking wants
Oh
that
my
puppet
God! I
around.
love that they're doing
It was this fucking ugly looking
they're
dog.
They're
fighting
fighting
over
over the
George.
puppet instead of like over
No,
the
but
child.
listen, the parents. That's part of their child. Do you get
I
it?
know, but if you're
mother-
married to
the
a
mother.
guy, if
The
you're
mother
married
what?
to a man, look, if
She's
if-
not married. She wasn't married.
Oh, cut the shit.
she
She's
wasn't
not-
married.
No.
Are they in court over this?
No.
It's the child.
But how long was she with him? She was with him a long time. I'm going to side with her.
Yeah,
How
it
long was she
depends how you
together?
look
How
at
long
it.
was she
Who
with him?
cares?
I was with him a long time.
Several years, many years.
I would say about 6 years.
Yeah, so she gets the puppet.
Fuck that! 6 years. That's his whole life legacy. You're gonna
What
give
legacy?
this?
The puppet?
Yes. Why you didn't think he was brilliant? This
think
guy
he was
started.
brilliant,
He
but-
started when he was, 11 years old. This is the parents want the puppet. It's part
Got
of their
pictures of
kid.
him when he was 9. With,
What? Are
with
you
a
serious?
dummy.
This girl for 6 years because she was banging him for 6 years. She gets the puppet of his
She
whole
never
life.
banged him.
She.
She
Stop.
wouldn't bang him because of the
She was
dummy.
Christian.
I'm only kidding.
No, she helped him get off of drugs. That's what he said. He said she kept
Comedy
him
Cove.
clean. That's what
Comedy
she
Cove.
said.
I
That's what he said. That's what
probably
he
what
said.
you
I
mentioned.
would get a lawyer and I would fight her in court for that puppet.
And you'd
she
lose.
doesn't. No, you wouldn't. She's not his wife. She's the girlfriend. Rightfully, the next of kin gets all his assets.
Is this what you want when Kevin dies and then I lose the house to his mother and his sisters? And is this
No,
what you're
it's
saying?
your own fault if that happens.
It is.
No, it's your own fault because we don't have a
Marry
palimony.
him now.
We don't have a
I'm making this
palimony.
louder.
That's true.
And if anything, God forbid, happened to him, guess where your ass is?
On
Living
the
on
street.
the side of my house.
God damn it, that's right.
My
Go to
fucking-
California. with
I'll be
some-
like Teddy
She'll be
Smith living in your
my
basement. Oh my God.
I would get
Smith?
that. I would get that on paper.
Teddy Smith lives in your basement?
He used to live in her
Oh,
basement.
stop for a couple months.
They all lived in her basement.
Otto called me up. He was living in Queens. I guess about 9, 10 at night. Chips. I said, yes. He said, can you come and get me? I'm in Queens. And I said, what's the matter? He says, the woman is going to call her sons to come and beat me up. He says,
I don't want to get a
Why are they
he
going to
says, can you come and get me? He says, I got my dog, and he's a nice dog. He won't bother anybody. And I'll give you rent money. I'll give you $300. I said, it's not the money, but I'll come and get you. And I went and got him.
Yeah, you liked him.
And he came over, and he fit right in.
Was he a sweet guy, like living with him? Was he? Because he comes off on stage. It was so
Nah,
that
he's
puppet
not
was so
like that,
aggressive,
no.
but he
doesn't-
wasn't. He was sweet.
It was like
right?
you'd go.
You never talked to him?
It was like-
He wasn't. He was quietish.
You know what
you
it's
know?
like with the puppet? You'd see the like little Chihuahua dog or a little dog, and you go, "Oh, how cute!" And then it would bite your hand, and
Yeah.
you're like, "Ah."
Well, that
Yeah.
dog died.
I'm talking about the puppet.
Oh, the puppet.
How he was. It was a regular puppet looking, and then when it opened its mouth, it was evil. But he was so amazing with it. Like, here's the best. One night, the puppet's eyebrow falls off. The eyebrow falls off, and he's trying to do his act, but he cannot get past the fact that the eyebrow fell off. You fucking asshole, cocksucker! I have no eyebrow, and then he's just going on and on. And you fucking loser, and he would just.
He would
couldn't-
just berate him. He
and
would
then he would
berate
do
Otto.
a bit. He would do a bit, and then he would reference back to the eyebrow. He just was brilliant.
Yeah, and
Rodney.
nobody else was doing that because everybody who did ventriloquism back then, it was the same fucking
It's
jokes.
still the same fucking joke.
But he was the only one who broke out of
A
that
lot of it's still
whole
the same shit.
hacky shit, and he just made it like so.
Yeah, I
and-
don't want to mention
and he
names,
finally
but you're
did-
right.
did
Still the
love-
same
All right,
shit.
all right, all right. He would always pull the puppet back. All right, George. All right. He would hold him back. All right.
Whenever there was a
Rodney
whenever he
was
was a black guy in the
handling him.
audience, he'd go,
I
"What's your
don't know
name,
what
sir? I
happened.
see you're a black guy. You're a black guy." The puppet will go, "What's your
Steele,
name?"
bartender
And
Steele.
he goes, "My name's Leonard," or whatever, and he goes, "Guilty." The puppet would- and then every time he would, like, every 5
Yeah,
minutes, he
Jesus
goes,
Christ.
"Leonard, guilty." Like, he would just.
God, when he did that, I used to fringe.
And then he would
Oh
go.
my
He
God,
would
he was
go
so
with the
funny.
He's
with the
crossing
women.
the line, but that's all right.
He'd
That's
go,
okay.
If there was a black in the audience, he'd go, what did he say about their vaginas?
Doesn't a black
look like-
vagina look like a wallet? This black girl, legs opened up in front of me. 5 credit cards fell out.
Oh my God, he was
He
crazy.
was
Yeah, it was
so-
crazy, man.
People would walk out. People
One
who
time he
weren't
goes-
there just to see
Especially
him.
with that.
If you something about
The credit cards.
Madonna, if you kick her,
She had a drawstring on her vagina. She fucked so many guys.
he goes, if you kick her, he goes, 9 cocks would come out. 5, 3
God
of them were black.
almighty.
Yeah, hey,
Like
get a
he would
stick.
just be like-
Get a stick. There's a black cock under the radiator.
Oh
Look
my
at
God,
this
he
thing.
was
Get it.
so sick
He
in
was
the head.
so out of his mind, but he was really funny.
He was great.
What was I
God
gonna-
rest his soul.
What about your? We know about his shitty childhood. Did you have a shitty childhood, or how much time are we, Adam? How far are we?
We're at an hour.
Hour 5.
Oh, okay. Where'd you grow up? I don't know anything about you, Chips.
What'd I do? I grew up. I played baseball.
Was it the Roaring 20s?
No, it was actually the Titanic. It was fun. You know how much fun we had on that ship before it sank? I
Here
was
we
lucky.
fucking go.
I grabbed a hold
Son.
of the big base,
You good? Yes.
and that's what
Played as
saved
you
me.
went down.
The big base, the upright base, saved
No,
me.
were you the only kid? Would your
Well, the
parents
kids
do?
on the ship were a bunch of fucking
All right,
jerks.
he's not going to give me a straight fucking
No,
answer.
I had my parents. They were nice. I had.
What'd they do?
I was,
Italian? You're Italian.
Yeah, but they weren't born in Italy. I'm trying to think of something my mother did that was funny.
Your parents were born here, Chips? I didn't know that.
Who?
Your parents were both born here?
Who?
Your parents were both born here?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah. My
That's
grandfather.
what I told
wasn't.
him to put these on. All right, listen. Joey Cola says hello, and Mario.
Joey, thanks for the
Gentile.
work.
Oh,
What's up,
Mario.
Joe?
Mario's
Mario-
probably outside right now. He said he's
Mario
here.
says, "Give the puppet back to the family," which I agree. Yeah.
No, the wife slash
She's not
girlfriend.
the
The
wife.
girlfround who got him off of drugs.
No,
Gives
should
a
get the
fuck
puppet.
about his puppet.
I do.
Just,
She doesn't
That would be
deserve
it.
that puppy. He deserves it more than
let me
she
ask you a
does.
question.
He
When
drove
my
him to
mother
every
died,
gig
when my
for the
mother
last
died,
30
right?
years.
When my mother died, my youngest sister wanted my mother's engagement ring and inset.
Okay.
And
Who
you know-
wanted
you
it?
know
What?
those
How many
kids
is
are-
this? You two?
His sister.
No. Two
How many is
sisters
this?
I got.
Okay, go ahead.
My mother had a beautiful, you know, the old Kenzo's.
All right,
forget it.
talking the fucking.
So-
God damn it.
my mother goes, I'm giving it to your brother.
Why?
Because I got 2 daughters. Who do I give it to?
Hold on. Your mother said this?
So why would you give it to the boy if you got 2 girls who would wear the ring? Why would you give it to the son?
Which daughter does she give it to?
The oldest.
give
Why?
one the one and
Why
one the
not?
other.
Technically, my mother's name is Moffa, and my father gave her that ring. They get their own rings, my sisters, when they got married.
What's the brother?
So-
What is the brother?
The brother should get the ring.
Because here's what happens: the brother meets the girl,
Yeah.
gets married, divorced. She keeps the ring,
That's
moves
right.
on, and now it's not a muffin.
It's not in
No,
the family.
No, it's still in the family.
So you got the ring?
Yes.
Oh,
well,
that's
you
why
got
you're
the
defending it. Oh, I thought your brother got the ring.
Do you have a brother?
No.
Oh,
so you're the only
who
boy.
got the ring?
Who got the ring?
I give it to my sister.
You gave it to your
The one
sister.
who wanted it.
Yeah, that's what you should do. That's
Yeah.
good. You
and
did
what,
the right thing.
now the other
But
one's
now
not
the-
talking.
No,
to you?
my other sister got her shit too.
Now
Don't worry
what?
about
What were you saying? Now what?
That's it.
See, I never cared about shit like that. Take whatever you want. I don't,
Yeah, bullshit. Everyone
no,
cares.
nobody cares.
I'm not a jewelry guy.
No,
so
really,
care
I
about that
don't
stuff.
care.
Yeah, I don't care
When
either.
I say I don't care,
Well, you were
I
just
like
saying
ev-
you were just saying to me.
No.
Oh, the girls should get it. Fuck the son.
No,
Until you found out it was me. What the fuck is
Let me
that?
tell you something. I don't care about shit for me, but for that parent, and they lost their son. It's the only connection left to their son. Do you understand what the difference is?
Well, maybe they got.
Yes.
Well, what about the woman?
Patty?
She was in love with him. She had sex with
Get
him.
the
She
fuck out
They
of
had
here.
no sex.
They never had
I
sex.
forgot to tell you that.
Chips, you're lying.
George did. The dummy. He had a
She banged the
wooden
puppet.
cock.
Maybe that's what it is.
All right,
She's
maybe.
He
banging
was
the puppet.
circumcised with a pencil sharpener.
She doesn't
Didn't he
deserve-
say
I
that?
think he
Didn't
used to
say
say
She
something
doesn't
like
deserve
that?
it. Give us your feedback. Does she deserve that puppet?
I
deserved the
got
puppet.
Tim
No.
elevated the other day. There were two gay guys in there. I said, going down? They said, no, we're just talking right now.
Yeah, he was great.
Get me on TV. Get me on Sesame Street. It was good.
You had to fuck Miss Piggy to get on that show.
I'm a puppet. I'll fuck Miss Piggy.
I was so excited when I saw him on Letterman. I thought, how is this going to work? I thought right in the middle he's going to go, blowjobs. He would always go, cunt.
They
he would.
called them up. I was home when they called them up. And he
I was
had
so
to tell
afraid he
them
was
what
gonna-
He was gonna. He had
Oh,
to
yeah,
tell them what
of
he
course.
was
But weren't you afraid, like, at the last
Well, they have
minute
a
he was
censor.
going to.
They have a
yeah, I
censor,
guess.
they would bleep
I just
it,
was
but-
afraid he was
Yeah,
going
'cause
I
he would
didn't
always
think-
go,
I think he was
Hooah!
smart
Yeah,
enough.
hooah! He would
No,
scream
he
at
would
people.
say a cock.
a cock,
Yeah,
a
a
cock, a cock.
Yeah.
He used to always say that. Yes,
Have another cocktail.
he was great. He loved the
4
word cock.
years.
He did.
What are you gonna do?
Who doesn't love the word
And then
cock?
he'd go, "Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit?" Like he'd ask somebody something. Who gives a shit?
How'd
Love-
you guys stop living together? He just moved out with a girl, or what happened?
Well, yeah, she came over and
The girlfriend.
Yeah, so he moved in with her.
Was that his first? He was never married or anything? That's it?
He
What's
wasn't
with all you
married.
comics not getting married?
Who the hell wants to be married if you're an entertainer? You're supposed to put
Nobody
fucking
wants to-
makeup on you,
know,
and,
you-
tanning lotion on you, and you're supposed to look whatever you want.
You
You're
wanna be
supposed to be different from
An
everybody.
alcoholic womanizer.
That's what Marlene Dietrich said.
What'd she say?
that what
She
She
said
said?
she said if you're an entertainer, you should look different than everybody else. But that was
Well, you
Marlene
definitely do.
Dietrich.
I got to agree. You do.
And Humphrey Bogart said the only thing you owe the audience is a good show.
That's it.
All right.
Now, why don't you do cruise ships?
I don't know. What if they don't like me?
Yeah, then you're stuck on a ship with
No,
people
I'm
looking
stuck
at you.
with it. I gotta walk off the
Fucking
fucking
cruise
What do you
jet.
ships.
mean if they don't like you? Oh, I see what you're
Cruise
saying.
ships?
Well, it's a bunch of.
Really?
Well, 'cause,
No.
you
I'm
know,
afraid to do a cruise ship.
You
would
would
never
hook
do
up
it.
with women on
No,
the
they don't
trip.
even want. You can't
Oh,
anymore.
you're
They
not
stick
I
you in the bottom
can't.
of
I
the
can't
boat.
be fake like that.
Cruise ships, really?
I had the chance when I was playing in the band to go out with this older woman. She had money. She just didn't turn me on. I couldn't do it. And I
So you
always
couldn't be a
remember that.
gigolo?
No, I wanted to be.
Just a gigolo.
How much money did she have?
I wanted to be a
Everywhere I
sugar
go.
daddy.
How much
Just
money
throw
did she
$100
have?
in
Tell
girls'
him when that
faces.
goes. Tell him when your buddy's wife called you when he left her, or whatever you were telling me that story. You need to. You can't hear what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I'm here you now.
When your buddy left you, and his wife was looking for him, what'd she call you? She called you up. What'd she call you? An alcoholic womanizer.
Oh, I always like that.
You like being called an alcoholic
A
womanizer?
womanizing alcoholic.
That's what you,
Ah,
That
first the
is-
woman.
Isn't that cool?
Yes.
That is
Instead of,
pretty.
Here comes that alcoholic, or here comes that womanizing alcoholic.
How
How
many?
you doing,
How many
girls?
women have you had? What do you? If you could
How
tally,
you doing, girls?
Thousands?
You wanna come
Hundreds?
to my place?
Thousands?
Well, he's almost 1,000.
how many
so
men
he's
have
got
you
a-
had?
how many girls have you had?
3.
3?
You want to
count
come
them?
to my place and watch me sleep?
How
Let
many
me-
women have you been with?
women do you think
How
you've
many
been with
women?
over the span of your life?
Oh, geez, I don't know. I went out with 2 sisters at the same time.
What does that mean? Were
That's
they
creepy.
strippers?
Huh?
Were they strippers?
Leaky
No,
and
they weren't strippers.
Leaky and squeaky.
Leaky and squeaky, I called them.
Was it? Wait a minute. Was it?
Trip and dribble.
Did they know that you were seeing the other one?
Yeah. I didn't sleep with them at the same time, but I was dating them at the same time. Then
I would never date a guy that my sister went out with.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Well,
What's
of
wrong with those
course not.
girls? What was wrong with the girls?
Nothing. Oh, you think I'm going to say there's something wrong with you?
Oh, you didn't do it at the same time.
No.
Okay.
But I did date two girls, and we did it at the same time, the three of us.
A threesome? What are you looking at Adam for? Adam's
but
giving
they
you a
weren't-
thumbs
Thinking
up.
he'd
All right,
say
but
what an
that's-
asshole this guy
That's
was.
normal. That's kind of normal, I guess, but not as long as they weren't sisters. Quick question.
100 guys?
So
100
let's say
girls?
200?
I don't know.
200? Or is that low?
When when the young girl left me, that I left for, hope she's not listening.
Wait, you left your wife for a younger girl, and then that young girl left you. Now that's
Then
karma.
Then I dated
Everybody.
everybody.
Hundreds?
I
And phone
can't
calls.
remember.
Phone calls
I don't
count
even-
too.
I even picked up a hooker in New York.
A hooker?
And took her home.
What was her name?
I don't know, but I know one thing: her shoes didn't fit her.
What does that mean?
I said, "How come your shoes don't fit? You could have gotten mine." She said, "I took them from
Because she had a
somebody
size
else."
12 foot.
She says, "I stole them from another girl."
She was a guy.
And I drove back to New York and took her home. I did
And what
all-
happened? Did you
Nah, I didn't
straighten
see
her
her
out?
anymore.
Did you straighten her
I'll
out?
tell you one thing that happened. I was in my car.
Straighten around. Guys,
I was
straighten
in
Straighten
my car.
around.
I was in my car, and one hooker was giving me. And underneath the seat, I used to drive a cab part time, and I had to change.
drove a
me.
cab?
Wow.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, I remember the little change things.
I
Yeah.
had it underneath the
The
seat.
ice cream man changed
And they
things.
stole it from you,
They
right?
stole it from
Yes,
me.
that's
and
what the
I-
hookers
hooker?
do.
And I
Yes.
said, "How am I going to get this back?" Jesus Christ! So you know what I did?
What?
I went home and I went out and bought Monopoly money, fake money, and I put them in 1, 2, 3 envelopes with $500, $200, and put them in my pocket, one here and 2 in the back, and I pretended I was drunk. And Jerry Stanley I said, "Jerry, want to watch this?" He's way back watching me.
Jerry
Why do I know that
Stanley,
name?
he's
Why
a
do I know-
booker, right?
Yeah, he was a
Go
booker.
ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
So I'm walking down, and then I got approached to one of the hookers. And,
Was this on 42nd Street?
yeah, around
Back
there.
when before
Yeah,
Giuliani cleaned
and
it up.
they said, "You want some action?" I said, I'm a little too drunk right now. He says, maybe next week, and I can see they're eyeing me up now, looking, and they spotted the envelope. So she gets real close to me. Are you sure you don't want anything? Now with that, she takes the fucking envelope and puts it someplace. And when I saw her take the envelope, I walked away because I didn't want her to open it right then, and she didn't. She took the envelope, and I walked away. I just wish I could have followed her when she opened up that envelope.
But wait a minute.
Wait,
But
what,
she
but
wasn't
you never
the
got
girl
your
who
What
took
happened
your
with your
money.
change
No.
machine?
So you couldn't
were
get your
getting
change
that
back.
was your
No, I
revenge
didn't
on
get the
that was
change back.
revenge on hookers for
Yeah,
you?
that
Trying
was
to get
it.
shot.
Giving them Monopoly money?
Yeah, I gave him
Trying to get a
Monopoly
beat?
money.
Usually, yeah.
But
Usually
you
you follow her, you beat the shit out of her, get your change thing back.
Oh, my friends
Usually,
went in
yeah,
the
you
room,
want to
the
go
woman-
back to the girl who
woman
took
Oh,
your
took
money.
I couldn't find her.
What happened?
She said, "Take before you close." You sat in the chair.
Wait,
and
you
she
went with a
out
hooker?
She went out one door, and the guy came in the next. Don't fucking move. Give me your chain, your wallet.
Who's this?
My friend Charlie. They robbed him.
Charlie
Oh,
who?
yeah. Oh,
This should be a lesson to you young guys.
Yeah,
Don't go with hookers.
also, when they get in your car, because I remember as a comic, when we were going through 42nd
Are you picking up
Street, the
hookers
tunnel,
and you're in the car?
no, I would be in the back seat, and the guys would love it when the hookers would go, "Hey, honey," and come like in the window. But
Most
half
of
of them were
those
guys.
were guys.
They were
Yeah.
guys with wigs on,
Did
and
you
what they
try
would
that
do
out
is
one time?
they'd put their arm in
We used to go to
underneath,
the girls in Brooklyn.
and they'd be feeling his
You
penis.
did.
try that out on
He'd
42nd
be feeling his
Street.
crotch. The guy driving, and the guys would
did
love
so.
it. Okay, wait a minute.
Oh, fuck out of here.
Should I just talk to
No,
you?
they don't keep doing. I'm gonna sing.
No, so they go. These transsexual guys. They put their hand in on the guy's crotch with the comic who I was driving
And
with,
grab his wallet
and
with
then
the
they,
other
with the
hand.
other hand, he's getting his dick and I'm in the back seat, like I just want to fucking get to the gig, and they'd put their hand down his ass and then pull his wallet out, and then we're driving to the gig. Guys, my wallet, so that's how they would do
My
it
wallet.
because they were
Oh,
guys. They'd have a
idiots.
long reach down under
My
the guy's
friends got
ass.
shot on Court Street Brooklyn.
What do you mean he got shot?
4 of them got shot.
Killed?
No, they didn't die. The guy was trying to kill him, though.
For doing what?
My one friend went to get a blowjob, and the girl said, we're closed. And he goes, you know what? I'm going to punch her in the face.
Punch the girl? What kind of a friend do you have? What the fuck's wrong with
And
you?
then listen, and he punched her in the face.
Why would he
That's
punch
nice.
a hooker
Listen.
in
You
the
know why?
No, listen.
Because
And then-
men
and
don't
then-
think women that the
Listen,
hookers are
I
women. They're
wasn't
like,
there that night.
no one's gonna know if I
wasn't
punch
there
her.
that night. So
That's
what happened
terrible.
was, now
Ridiculous.
her pimp came running out and started tossing my friend a beating. And then what do you think my friends in the car did?
And then he what?
He was tossing my friend a beating.
Okay.
And what do you think my friends in the car did?
Got out to toss him.
They fucking beat this guy up. And then he got up. They were like made a circle around him.
Oh,
And then he
no.
got up and he went and he pulled out a fucking 9mm.
And he shot them all.
He didn't even get a word out.
Well,
My friends, what are you going to do with that? He's like, pow, 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 pow. He just shot him. And he was going to kill him, man. He shot my friend right through the guy who punched the girl.
maybe you shouldn't punch
Right
a
in here
girl,
and
the
went out
guy.
her back.
And he lived.
Adam,
Yeah,
whose
yeah.
side are you on this?
My
Adam?
They
friend
all
grabbed
live-
his gun.
Adam's on the pimp side. You can't punch a girl. They
It
were
was a
wrong.
different fucking era.
I don't
can't
A
used to
different
say that.
era.
No. Listen to me. What he did was so wrong, punching that hooker in the face. But we're going back to when this city was like seedy.
Yeah,
You're
but-
talking about, we were fucking crazy kids.
All right.
Yeah, you
I
don't
used
you
to
don't
say I
punch
never
people
punched
in the
a
face.
girl with a closed fist.
I'm not saying,
That's what I
listen,
used to say.
for you people out there.
don't hit a
I'm not
girl,
saying that's-
period.
I'm not
Yes.
saying that's right,
No.
but,
Unless the girl hits you first, then hey, all bets are off. My cousin, his girlfriend used to beat the shit out of him. I'm like, punch her back.
no,
Once.
this
I
is
mean,
not
you know,
about
give me a
hitting
break.
women. Everyone was drunk, and he was, I'm going to punch her. Fuck that, I'm going to punch her in the face. And he walked over, he punched
It's
her.
still wrong.
It's wrong, but it's not like my friends.
Why are you defending him?
I'm not defending. I mean,
Can't have somebody punch another person in the face, period, whoever you are, man or woman, period. Done.
do you ever do it for money?
What?
Did you ever do it for money?
I'm married 13 years now.
So
Yes.
she did it for money.
There's a pension
You're
involved.
doing it right now for
Big
money.
time.
What are you
Pension.
fucking? Was you work for the railroad?
Pension. Yes.
One of my friends he was indicted from the railroad with all
What'd he
those
do?
guys last year.
What'd he do?
What'd they do?
Oh, stop. Let's
He
not get into
was.
that. So that's our time.
Misassociation of funds. What is this? An hour and a half?
Yeah, we should probably go. Are we done?
So
what
wait.
time is it?
No, it's an hour and 20. We can do 5 more minutes. Tell us where you're going to be.
I'm just bumping with the
Are
show.
you still painting?
Not really.
No,
No.
you're doing stand-up, sit down, and shut up and
Shut
sit
up,
down.
sit down and eat. Yeah.
That show is so hilarious. It really, I saw it back when
Yeah.
it was the other cast, but now it's still you and Eric.
Me and Eric and Ben Bauman and Ali Mulray.
And it's
They're actors. We hired actors.
hilarious. 4 people sitting on a stage, but you will laugh from the beginning to the end.
It's really funny. Very, very
It's
funny.
funny.
Joe,
I saw it.
Joe's
It was
actually
funny.
a really good actor too. He's not just funny like with his. You're a great
I don't
actor.
wanna
I
be
always
fucking
called you.
actor.
Great actor.
I always called you the human
What do you
Fred
mean
Flintstone.
you don't want to be an actor?
I don't fucking really chips.
What are you fucking doing here?
I'm a comic. I never consider
Okay, I
myself a
get it.
You
fucking
said you didn't
actor.
want to do comedy.
No, I like doing what I'm doing now, but I'm not really like when I say an actor. I started later on in life doing all this shit. Anyway.
Aren't you married?
Yes.
So
His
you are
wife,
acting.
I love his wife.
You're acting, aren't you?
She's mad at me.
You're acting.
She's
I
not.
always,
Patty's
I
the
always
best.
called
Yeah, I
him.
smoked too much pot. She said she doesn't want me smoking pot no more.
She's concerned about your health.
Do you
wait.
still smoke pot? Do you smoke
Yeah, because
pot?
now
I
you
used to
you
get fucking paranoid.
You know,
I
you
watch
gain
a
weight when
football
you
game.
smoke pot.
And when they get in the huddle on TV, I thought they were talking about me.
I used to call him the human Fred Flintstone. Does he not remind you of Fred Flintstone?
Look into the
you?
cameras.
Fred
Look
Flintstone.
to the camera.
You don't see it? Does anyone not see it?
No, I see. What's your father call you? They don't know who he
No,
is.
she might know. Sidney Greenstreet.
I know.
I don't know who that is.
Sidney
I'm way
Green Street. That
younger
is.
No, my father. No,
funny.
listen.
That is
call
so
him that.
fucking mean.
When he
No.
was-
Who is that?
Not
When-
me.
when he was
No.
a
He was in
No.
Casablanca. He's a big fat guy.
No, listen
When
to
he
me.
was a kid.
He was when I
When you were a
I know I lost a lot. I gained a lot of weight. My father goes, "You look like Sidney Greenstreet." For
Your
Christ's
father
sake.
was funny, though. Your father had a
That's
very
funny,
sense of
Joe.
humor.
I like the way he says he's not funny. He's not funny. I like the way he says he's not fat. Then they call him Fat Joe, and his father calls him Sidney Greenstreet, which is the fattest
lose
fattest fucking
weight.
actor.
I lose
How
weight,
old were
gain
you when he
weight.
called you that?
I was probably in my 40s.
No, I thought you were a
Your
little
father
kid.
wasn't
No,
fat.
I was in my 40s.
Your father wasn't fat, neither was your mother.
My father gained a lot of weight at one time.
But when I met him, he was.
Yeah, he wasn't that fat.
I made fun of him when he fucking went. He was getting his suit. He was like a 54 fucking. I said, Dad, I was laughing at him.
54.
It was
He's
fucking,
size.
no, it was 54, 54 short. I just fucking went,
Short?
what the fuck, man?
54 short.
We
That's,
were laughing.
That's sad.
That's funny.
No, you want to
That's
know
it.
what, though? He was a good man.
So where can they see Shut Up and Sit Down and Eat, though?
I can't mention the other club. We're doing it every once a month.
Why can't you mention the other club?
The Broadway Comedy Club.
Yeah, you can say
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you can
yeah,
say
you
it.
can say that.
When
They're-
is
they're
that?
cool
Broadway
here.
Comedy Club, where is it?
53rd between 8th and 9th, Chips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
53rd between 8th and 9th, once a month?
8th and 9th. 53rd.
Once, twice. Yeah, you go to
Their website.
go to Shut Up, Sit Down and Eat.
Where are our
on
T-shirts, by
Facebook.
the way? You gave us
Oh,
T-shirts?
yeah, give you a T-shirt.
Give us the damn T-shirts.
Sitting on them. No.
You see?
You know, I like a lot. I like when people give me their T-shirts because so many times I'm driving by and
Thank
I see
you.
I see homeless
Let me
people,
see.
and I
They
have
want
nothing
to eat.
give them.
It's a nice shirt, man. You kidding me? Sleep in that.
This is actually good quality.
Where'd you get them, Joe? You sent
This is
away
nice.
for
How
them?
much do you sell
Taiwan.
these for? How much you sell them for?
$10, 15.
I see somebody with T-shirts on the Facebook. I was wondering if that's the same guy.
You know what I do a lot of
I want
times?
to know where you get these made.
I give them away.
Yeah, that's
You
what I'm
have
asking.
to. You want one?
I give them
No, I'm
away.
asking.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like to
that's
get
smart.
some made.
I got little bottles of red and green candies. I give them away. I sell them. I don't sell them.
Very
That's
nice.
smart. All right.
Okay,
It's advertising.
Chips,
Where are you going to be,
gonna
Chips?
I'm doing a play starting a couple of weeks.
A
It's
play?
a true play about my last days on the Titanic, and I think people would like that.
And he's
And,
going to be teaching a class.
I'm teaching a
serious-
improv class.
Oh, you forgot to read your letter.
Oh, I sent this to somebody,
Can you
What's
move
the
that
letter?
back?
Oh, yeah, you
but
read it.
don't say the name. They said
Once you read it, Patty, and we'll close
What's
on
the
that.
letter? Well,
Wait,
I got
I
to say
just
where
wanna
I'm going to
s-
be.
Carmine's with Davin Rosenblatt.
Show there. So please come. It's dinner and a show. It'll be so much fucking fun. And then on Saturday night, I'm going to be, it's a benefit for animals. Laugh your tail off. It's in Danbury, Connecticut, the Amber Room. Okay, so it's
Oh,
the
that sounds
Amber
good.
Room at the Colonnade. So go to the
Yes,
Colonnade,
it's for animals that have no tail.
Danbury, Connecticut, and with Darren Seacrest, Tony Liberati, and me. All right?
Very good.
All right, let's close out with the
Okay,
somebody
whatever this letter is.
took over this club, and the person that was there said
Where's
they're
the
not.
club? In Jersey?
Yeah, don't even mention the name,
All right,
people's name. And they said they're not hiring anybody over 40 anymore. I says, what are you talking about? You got blah, blah, blah on the show. And
Oh,
I
because
s-
they didn't want to use you, and they're saying they can't use you because you're over 40.
Yeah, and I said, what do you mean? He's on the show. He's over 40.
Right.
I said, what about featured? We can't, they bring their own featured act. So instead of getting mad, like really pissed off, I wrote to the person. I'm not going to say her name. Hire and the name. It's me, Chips. I just moved into the retired comedians home for comics 40 years and older. I really like it here. Everyone is so nice. We even have a garden in the backyard where we can plant whatever we want. Please try to visit me and bring some soup. I love you all, Chips. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's
you.
terrible how
And
you
they'll
can
tell
be
you
working
right
in a club your whole life, and then all of a sudden one
Then
new
I
kid
double
comes in.
checked on it, and the person that had the club said that person who told me this never said that. I said they lied.
I
They
believe
lied.
I believe karma. If you're mean to old people, you're gonna get shit back to you
Are
when
you
you're
calling
old.
him old people?
I don't want
Handle
to.
your own business.
I
sell
don't
your
want to
own
mention
shit,
who's on the
work for
show, but
yourself.
they're all over 50 and 60.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And
The
they
funny
lied.
ones, anyway.
They lied. The person
The
lied.
funny ones.
How long are you in the business?
All right, everybody, we are here.
35
Pat?
years.
How long are you in the business?
I'm about
Over
30.
30?
I just want to
How many
say,
years you in the
Over
business?
30.
Chips? you did it longer than me, right? You're over 35 years, right?
I think I started in 79, 80, something like
Yes.
that.
So what is that? How many years is that?
During the big boom.
He wrote his first material on a rock.
No,
Well, if you go
no,
80.
the Titanic.
How much is it?
Titanic.
80?
What the fuck?
The
38
Titanic.
years.
Yeah.
Close to 40. Holy shit.
Working 6, 7 nights a week back then.
Well, they had
Oh.
rooms everywhere.
Also, we're here with Adam Hineker from the Rec Room.
Room.
He is our producer
what's up, yo?
sound man. He's got a whole company, so if you need sound, he has people work underneath him. He can fix you up, set you up, and he's fucking excellent. So
Right. We
that's
also
gonna-
want to say like us on iTunes, Chick Chat iTunes,
Facebook.
and
We're
make
on
sure you
Facebook page.
subscribe. Like
you're
our
on there
Facebook
now.
page, Chick Chat. Also subscribe to the iTunes Chick Chat.
Also, we want to thank
what the-
Jeannie,
strip?
Jeannie at
You know
the
what?
comic strip
You
because
get a smaller fucking table like one of those next time, and you can put 4 people at it.
or
Or
you
you
could
can
lose
lose
weight.
weight.
You're
Okay.
a Greek, though. You're a fucking
All right,
Greek.
go,
You
go.
sit people like this in your restaurant.
Wait, we want to thank the comic strip for letting us use
Chips
here.
has got to go.
Chips
Look
has
at
to
that.
go to the
I
bathroom.
think
Oh
he
my
just-
god.
I think he just tinkled.
We're
Close
gonna
the
be.
show,
We'll be
man.
done. Say goodnight because we're just say goodnight and then go to the bathroom.
This is
Good night. I have to go to
He's
bed.
got a fanny
Wait,
pack.
that's the camera
You wear a
over there.
fanny
The
pack
camera's
too,
over
don't
You
you?
know,
Oh my God, Chips has a fanny pack.
you know, I have to go to the bathroom. You know about people over 40 that having large prostates.
He's got to take his
He's
pill.
wearing his.
He's got to take his pill.
Can I tell you something? I wear fanny
You wear a
packs.
fanny fucking pack.
When I go to I sell antiques. When I go to the flea markets to buy shit, I always
There's
have
no
a fanny
cool
pack.
fanny pack.
Listen,
I know
and
my
love
daughter
them.
made fun of me.
I'm wearing a fanny pack. No,
Yeah, that's your pouch. All right.
no. Listen, it's the same principle. Here's what you do: you make T-shirts like this with a little zipper.
Oh, you
Here's
just gave
your
everybody
fucking-
that idea.
Here's your fanny pack.
Brilliant. You should go on Shark Tank.
All right, everybody.
All right.
Thank you for watching. We love you. We missed Joe Magaga. I didn't see him here, or maybe he was watching, but we want to shout out to Mr. Joe Magaga.
All right. Yes, because he always listens.
Oh, and
Holiday.
Holiday.
But his name isn't Holiday. It's Mark Williams. But yes, the Holiday Boys. My
MW
worst holiday.
Yes. Goodbye,
Played
everybody.
out. Goodbye.
Marie.